Um, ultimately, the goal is to...
The first one, aha moment first.
Oh, okay. Aha moment, I think, is directly connected to what he mentioned about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that we can get all of it within the umbrella of Herbalife Nutrition. That was an aha moment for me, because I've used the theory, but I've not really related it to Herbalife as a totality, as a whole. The other aha moments are basically just the first 6 sessions of his the boot camp were mainly directed towards building this set of beliefs and also burning desire, etc., etc. Ultimately, of course, my goal is to improve and advance from where I am now, which is rebuilding myself all over again. Just not just myself, but also my position, not my position, sorry.
What, Sally, why don't I let you to write it down first? Because this is what, before Khawar, you already shared. Before you learning from Khawar, you already shared you wanted to rebuild. This is good. That's why you joined. But at the same time, you know, the immediate plan, what is the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, which is you wanted to grow yourself, grow your business, right? Then we need some action plan to put in. And then what kind of result you wanted to see in yourself, result, yeah? Not just the feelings, yeah? And then in terms of the business, and then you wanted to write it down also specifically, what do you, the best is you write it down, what do you wanted to see in 3 months time, 6 months and 12 months, right? So at least you have some things to work on, rather, you know, I'm going to start creating a page or create a group and what. So that is just, you know, the idea, what you're going to do, but end result, what you wanted to achieve. Then we can help each other or help you on this as well. And then also another thing is, what are you looking for the next level of learning? And then also what kind of are you doing, like, for example, are you doing the inner circle, or are you going to work on yourself first, or are you going to look for other help outside? So what are you going to do? Okay, all right. So like I let you write it down first, Ellie. I will Zova.
For me, it was presenting myself, going live. That is one thing that I learned to do. And then next is to go into different groups. I actually went into one of the hiking groups, and today they actually had a link to WhatsApp group that they want to go hiking. So a group of people, I cannot do right now, but after Ramadan, I'm thinking like I can go with them to hiking. That is one opening for me to get into the local market. So that is something that I never did, and this actually helped me to get into that. So that is my aha moment, I can say.
What's it tough for you? I mean, because for you is it a step up the comfort zone thing for do live consistently every day?
Yes, I mean, it was like, how to say, it gave me a lot of perspectives, improvement on how to do it. Like before, how to tell you, how to craft your story even. Yeah, so that is something I learned. But I have to, I mean, like, I think for me, it's been like 50-50, not like my full commitment, 100%. That's why absorption may be not peak, but I did learn a lot, and I'm gonna review. And once I start implementing, once I start really living into that, then maybe more.
I think take the opportunity to watch the recording as well.
Yes.
Because like I think there's a few classes is I think you were too tired, you get
Yeah.
halfway. So I think that will help you. And then what about your immediate action plan? And then are you going to make use of your social media, or what you plan to do?
That's what I said. Like, I want to go into these groups, and then yes, I need to like really engage on my social media. Now it's like maybe 1 to 2%. If out of 10, it's like 1 to 2. So I need to craft a social media presence. So that is something I need to work immediately. And maybe after another 2 weeks time, then I start doing.
Okay, very good. So what do you see yourself in this? I mean, in terms of like after Raya, for example, what you planning to do? So besides joining the group, joining the group and stuff like that.
I'm like thinking to, like I said, to go into the groups and be more active, like, because I really haven't been reaching out to local market. So I'm thinking like I'll project myself. Like before also I said I want to go to parks and do small live clips and workouts and these kind of things. So that is something that I really want to work on.
Okay.
To get engagement.
By the way, the first 2 classes, there's a lady from Maldives. Do you know her?
Yeah, Kiki.
Oh, you know her.
I know her, but not really personally, but I know her. Yeah.
Ah, I see. All right. Because like, Kawa was saying, one thing you really need to work on your first is target of the audience, but what kind of brand you wanted to build for yourself. Like you need to set that before you join into the group. And then, and at the same time, I mean, you need to set yourself anyway. This is the front, right? And then, so after that is to set, okay, I wanted to, this 3 months, I wanted to committed to do this. I wanted to do my, have groups. I was going to create my page. I'm going to do, we call master class, right? To talk about something important, or like you can talk about expect from Maldives, or like using mom, or like a Muslim, I mean, what is that called word? Muslim, but not Malaysian group. Do you know what I mean? So you can create all this to create another level of your reach out different people. And then what you're going to talk about, right? So create a lot of all this content, and also create a lot of like topic to talk about. Then you write it down though, because it's ideally it's of course join in all the different groups, but at the same time, what you're going to talk about, what you're going to say, how you're going to attract people, at the end you defeat your purpose. And my recommendation, write it down, like have a calendar, and then you can do like 1 month I'm going to do four sessions, which is talk about like health, a digestion system, or what is the things you wanted to talk about, and where is this gonna to locate, in a group, on your page, or what. Page will be tough, remember, not many people will reach out, but group will be. But like you need to have like a topic. So we are very fortunate, all of us have Lifestyle Hub, and then Lifestyle Hub we have our nutrition tips, right? And then actually you can gather all this material from different speaker, and then just make it into your own presentation and just share about it. So you save time to kickstart with. Does it make sense? Okay. But like what do you see yourself in this 3, 6 to 12 months time? What you wanted to do. And then average, what is your personal volume? I wanted to know too, yeah? So I can, if this Khawar session can help all of you to increase your personal production, that would be awesome, right?
Currently it's 2.5 average, sometimes 5, sometimes 3.5, 2.5, but always above 2.5.
Okay, so what do you see yourself in this 3 to 6 months?
5K and get to
Why are
5.
you laughing? 5K, ha ha ha. Why? You
Because
don't,
I've been hibernating this whole 2 weeks. I have a lot to do. So
but
5 a.m. club, I have to 5 a.m. club and the charity. And I want to build a lot of my team. Yeah. So next 3 months, get to 5, definitely.
get to 5.
Mhm.
Okay, so like I'm not talking about the position is great, but at the same time, to get it to the next level, for sure your team is strong enough. But I repeat one, last time, you need to get new people. And through Khawar's training, actually is not just about social media. It's more how to develop your, how do you have the new energy to attract different types of people.
Yeah.
So that's very important. Yeah.
First line. Yeah. That is, that I really want to work on. Yes.
How many?
How many? Next 3 months. Let's say
3 to 6 months. Yeah.
3 to 6 months.
I
5.
let you think.
If let's say very strong, then maybe 3 to 5.
I'm not here to do a focus group with you. You just need to set your goal for yourself. Yeah. Okay. Like one thing after Khawar's training, actually I sat down with myself, and this is what I wanted to share with you. I said is, first, my goal joining Khawar's training is I get minimum. I'm doing about 10 customers last time, 8 to 10. I increased myself the personal production to 20. Some months higher, some months lesser, but it's 20. And then same time, my average personal production is about 5K. And I increased myself. I told myself, my goal is 20 at the end of, I need to master this, right? 20 is my goal. But along the way, I wanted to build 6, 7, 8K organic growth solidly. Okay. Right. And at the same time, every month, I wanted to have, if I have 20 customer, average, I would have about 4 to 5 member, right? And which means is sign up and then create how many senior consultant, how many line. At the end of this year, I will have 6 frontline well team. This is my end of the goal, you see. So you need to set a more solid goal. After Khawar's training, you should have like a wow, and at least you have a clear picture. You, besides building online social media, you have the confidence how to market yourself, how to brand yourself, and yeah. So that is the things you want.
Yan,
Yes.
can you share how you get your customer from? Is it from the Facebook?
I will share with you in a short while. Yeah, I will share with you this. I also share with you all my customer. I have a list of it. I'm going to share with you as well. All right. But at the same time, write it down, really. Actually, this course is not about just social media. And then he teach you how to market yourself and how to brand yourself, how to share your story with the emotional touch. You can connect with people, right? That is the part you the 6 classes, as you all say, that is the one you should master that, and then put in your story and put in how you connect with people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So Zova, maybe I let you to finish up that one first, and the next one will be Sharifa.
My
Aha moment.
aha moment is when he asked to remove all the Herbalife people and the people that is not added value to your business. So and I'm glad to know that what he said is true, you know. And also like today, and I post one posting about relationship, and I got more than 100 likes and a few comments, and most people the one that comment is I never I never see their name before, you see. Yeah.
Post it in the Facebook group.
Yeah, and also I noticed that some of my old times club members also comment or like on that post. So I think now I understand that we are not talking about products or selling products in that Facebook lah. So what you said that but I learned from Khawar about posting something that related to like what you said just now, Yan. What is it you said just now, Yan? Posting about something that, but the thing is I don't understand if people like, or what do you do? How do you want to get them into what you want actually?
Okay, I can answer you. Is anyone wanted to answer this question? Ryan already ready, born ready.
I was thinking about it because I used to have that kind of mindset, how many likes and stuff like that. But one thing Kawa said that was really important is you are doing it to give value to others, not expecting something in return. So of course, the likes and stuff like that, it could be a feedback to you, or maybe people like certain contents, but it doesn't matter what the people feedback, you will still put yourself out there to put valuable contents out there.
So when are you going to strike?
So like, let's not put your hunting skill, but your goal is, this is like your advertisement time, advertisement or engagement time.
Okay.
So your posting is showing your face. Like for example, we always say law of attraction, or looking for the sign of something, right? So think about it. When you have all these people in your on your Facebook, and then but they see you every day, and then what you post is valuable to them, and then all of a sudden they just that day they think of the same topic as what you post. They got connected, and then they private message you, and then say, oh my God, this is exactly what I want today. And then that is the perfect time you start talking to them.
So meaning that, Yan,
Yeah.
just do posting, just like what Ryan said, don't expect anything.
Yep.
And just wait for one day someone will message you. Is that what we do? Just wait?
No. First of all, this is how to be social media active. You need to post consistently to remind your people you are there. Does it make sense? I always think about that. Okay. So you're posting not because of you are selling something, but you're posting to show your lifestyle, or you wanted to let people know what you actually offering, like offer at the topic. People looking for things to learn or see every day, and then you give them the motivation. What most coaches why they look for you to get started. There's a 40,000 coaches out there in Malaysia. What is the reason they will look for you? Everyone can answer this if you want.
Keep adding value, yeah.
Keep
Keep
adding value.
Keep, like you said, different contents, which is valuable to the people, audience. So we consistently keep doing that. There'll be a strike. There'll be somebody who would be seen, like looking into our content and different kind of contents when we give. Then let them come to us, attract.
Or is it because they like you?
I think a connection.
Relatable.
Mm,
You touch their sort of, they probably don't know you, but they see you that often until they feel they're part of your friend, or like they feel whatever you share is connected with them. Does it make sense? That's how you normally get people from social media. There's so many ways to do it, but that's one way. And when you get liked, last time, even not Kawa's sharing, there's, now is 40K, 3 Diamond President team. Bill actually talked about this. He asked us to chase the light, right? But chasing the light in Asia is a little bit tricky. So like, but you can connect with them, just say, hey, thank you for the lights and stuff like that. But it's another thing. So like, okay, Sharifa, what is this, what you planning to do, the immediate plan?
So what my immediate plan is, I'll take one step at a time lah. So what I do is I will do whatever that I learn from Khawar, that is master on my live video, and then doing my posting about giving more emotions, educational and things like that lah. So let me master this first and see how it goes. I really want to get like what you shared just now, is the organic volume points and things like that, and get new leads, new members, new blood in my organization through the Facebook lah.
Okay. All right. My recommendation.
Yeah.
My recommendation.
Yep.
Create a flow of this.
Create a flow of this.
Create a flow for welcome. If you say you wanted to build social media or Facebook, you need to create a flow, like the flow of coming in to people. Second, how do you? Second is definitely how do you when they coming in. So what is the next step? We do wellness evaluations, or how, or like that is always one thing. If you don't use what Kawa going to, like, the next step of create funnel and everything, if you wanted to keep it simple, you need to create a flow. So like how you put this people, are they going to come to you? Are they going to do wellness evaluation? What are you going to do, right? So are your presentation prepared? And then what is your offer, right? What is your offer? What is the next step, which is how you put all these people to, what kind of system you're going to put these people to? And then the next step is what? So you have to do this. If you wanted to get the next level, you need to plan things ahead. Okay. And
I learn from you lah. You guide me.
No, but like write it down, create a flow for yourself, really.
Okay.
Yeah, you really need this. Yeah.
Let me see this month how it goes, Ryan.
Okay. All right. Cool. Brian.
aha moment would be starting off using Facebook. I see the possibilities. Instead of, but I have trouble, I'm not too sure, like juggling between Instagram or Facebook, but maybe more on focusing on Facebook. So like postings, I would most likely, if I post, I'll post in every platform the same thing, rather than creating something new, just to keep it going first, rather than thinking what to do and this and that. So I break it down to a few phases. Phase one, I want to focus on Facebook, which is I want to reach 5,000 friends in maybe 6 months or by this year.
On your page or your personal?
Friends, personal friends.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
you are so private person. 5,000 friends will be very step out your comfort zone, man.
I really started adding actually. I've been reading the Making Habit book. It's something like what you say, you put a coin to another pocket when you do walk and talk. So I put 20 soybeans here. So whenever I add someone, I just put it inside, put it inside. But it just need to be consistent now. So right now I'm planning my day a day before I sleep. Then I'll do my best to follow my schedule. Weekends kind of slack, but weekdays I've been doing that. Following 70% of the time, 70, 80. Facebook, then also I will start doing engagement ads for my Facebook page. But maybe later on, I'm just juggling between this and also Facebook group I already set up, but no postings yet. Yeah. So that's for that. But the funnel thing, I will put it later on stage, not so soon. Perhaps by August or maybe even later than that. Then I'll start thinking about duplication. Yeah. So I want to create some results first before I share more about duplication, or maybe plug them to Khawar's training. Of course, I would like to plug them to Khawar's training, but a lot of my team members are very young and then they may not be able to afford. So I'm not too sure about the duplication part yet. And I will start running ads starting in May, because previously I learned how to run ads, but I never learned how to analyze ads like what we taught. So I think that was an important thing to check on it and reflect how to run it properly. And Friday will be my social media planning for the week. Tuesday would be taking videos or food videos like that. I plan to do Instagram reels, food video kind of thing. This was even before Khawar's training, because Grace offered, she suddenly asked me, hey Ryan, you want to take videos on every Tuesday or not? So this is, but so far Grace has been FFK me. So she says start next month. So we're gonna do that on every Tuesday so that there's content being created. And I think she's a good accountability partner because she's good in that. And so I have the same question like Sharifa, so like how to secure appointment. But one of the things that Khawar say is to chit chat, make friends with them, which is not my comfort. It's out of my comfort zone. Like, very weird that I just add someone as friend and chit chat there. I mean, that's
No,
me.
but what do you see what Anita does?
Yeah, but because we sort of know her.
You don't know her.
As in we know her in our that she's part of Khawar's thing, so it's okay. But it's like right now I'm going, okay, one way I'm doing adding people as friend right now is I saw some weight loss video that a lot of people comment video and they will tag their friends, means they're interested. Hey, there's this post. So I go and open many links, open all that and add. So far this is what I'm doing, adding friends. Yeah. So they have no connection with me. So I will find it would be weird just to talk to them. So I'll just add them and use my posting to maybe show up in terms of their Facebook log.
You don't say thank you so much for accept my ad. No.
Oh.
Huh? How? Like same as walk and talk, you can't just get the people number and forget to like, hey, and then message them back and say, hey, so nice to meet you just now. This is,
What if they say, do I know you? I know, I found you on some weight loss page, weight loss video.
no, you can actually plan this ahead. You can have a script. You can have a script. Hey, thank you for accept my request as a friend. My name is Ryan, and I'm connect with people who have same passion and interest in terms of wellness and fitness. and let's stay contact, I every day or every week I also do some what is that called, like a share, not sharing, don't say sharing, huh? Like a session which is for those who wanted to understand about Hey, by the way, what do you have any fitness goal? Walk and talk, ma. Hello, you
No.
know what and talk, what to do, what?
My walk and talk is follow script that QR taught.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
like that, but
learning.
this is definitely will be good for you to step out the comfort zone, chatting to people. You have all the things you're presentable, you are a very detailed person. What is missing part is don't keep the barrier to the wall to reach out. Once you open it, you will have so many people. By the way, how many yeah, I say, by if you willing to open this app and then doing more live and videos and all this, you will get a lot of people.
Ask about the life. Actually, we practice in the group, but what is the expected thing for us to do on live? Like Instagram story counts or Facebook live? Like, is he really asking us to put on our friends' Facebook live, like our own Facebook like that, and do live?
Facebook live, yes, you can do that, but what you're going to talk about?
Exactly. So I'm like, how, like, okay, usually I do Instagram story, I can just put a short clip and then I just talk over there. But Facebook live is like, I find it out the blue, like way out the blue, doing a Facebook live. Like the intention, like what is, I don't know, I feel very weird because it's not something normal that you see people do.
Okay, one thing, the more you do, the more they feel they connect with you. Then they start talking to you, and then they start commenting and private message to you. But like even though it's not social media, I add all the people who I met, walk and talk, lifestyle talk, whatever, on my Facebook and Instagram, because I want, like, obviously when we met, it's not warm, they're cold, but slowly you posting, you connect with them, they feel they're your friend, that you are part of their life, and then they're part of your life, that kind of thing. So they turn to become warm market.
So Khawar say everyday Facebook live.
I don't do every day, but you can set a time, which is 1 week or 1 month, how many you do, right? You can do a schedule. You have so much things you can talk about, psychology, or like all this topic you can talk about, you see? And then at the end, you put a link, which is what you find the most interesting part, blah, blah, blah. And then is it something valuable to you? And then what is do you have any goal in in this year you wanted to achieve? You can lay it all out, and then you know how to do it anyway. You just need some clarity.
Yeah. I noticed at one point you have Instagram live keep going on. Is this like part of it? IG live? But you don't get to save it, right? I mean,
I save it. I use Zoom and also Instagram.
oh.
Yeah.
So your Zoom one appear where?
My Zoom is in the video. I will put it on my page. I will put it on my group, and then I will put it on my YouTube. Yeah. And sometimes I send it to people, you know what I mean? I send it to the people I met. or like topic of the day sometimes. Okay. All right. So how many immediate goal is?
I want to start learning to get 5 customers from social media in a month to start off with.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, until I get the proper flow as I go, then I'll set bigger goals.
Yeah, that's good. But you need to be more hands-on on your life. I mean, you do it no matter what. Yeah. And then you need to start drill in instead of drilling of what's go, like, instead of looking or of course, one of the things I want everyone to do as well, before you hire Khawar for your inner circle, whatever, you need to go to on Instagram or Facebook and add people who are they are social media influencer active, and then a similar, not the social media just like different brand, yeah, someone very good in their industry. I follow a lot of property agents in America, or like a life coach, online coach, and also fitness coach. So all this, you can save some time for your content. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you will start learning how to do your posting as well. So you can do that. Okay. Good. Okay. So next one, Picklin.
My aha moment was definitely doing live every day. I learned how to look at the screen and talk to myself, and I don't expect any people watch, but I did learn a lot from that. So what is my immediately plan? I have to learn to posting, like what you say, social media active. And secondly, I have to reactive my page. I have my page before, but because I think that I have no time to manage, then I deactivate it. Also have to learn how to be consistent in posting, and the result in myself in 3 months, I want to get as long as 10 customer every month, and I want to achieve 2.5k volume points every month. And in 6 months time, I want to learn to build my team. Actually, I have no team yet. All I have now my retail customers. So I have to learn how to build my team. And what's my next level of learning? I want to be more on personal branding. Like
Branding. Is it branding or planning? Oh, branding. Okay.
How to do efficient daily posting to attract the customer. Yeah, that's it.
Picklin, all you need to do, you need to dare to post. You are posting every day actually, but you're posting, you need to post your story, your why you get started, why you wanted to become a coach, and in a story. And you have your niche of the market, which is Chinese. Mom have 3 kids. Just look for all these people, which is you. That's a lot, right? Join the group, and then and at the same time, try to create some of the value, which is how to master your time or master your task, when you have 3 kids, you know, things if you wanted to brand yourself, you definitely is 3 kids, tuition teacher, mom. And then you need to constantly talk about this. That's how you brand yourself. Your branding is start with what you have, not what you don't have. What you existed, you know, this is you. You need to make use of this. And then no matter it's chaos, no matter what your strength, how to take care of your kids, how to educate your kids, how do you use you know, use what are the way, like fitness or like nutrition, all this, you know. Yes. So okay, very good. And oh, by the way, just now, Ryan, for you, right, you need to like, besides create a flow, you and you need to know where which platform, or which for example, you add people, is that is getting you the people coming to you, or adding talking in the group, which is you get more people to asking you, or is what you know, Facebook or Instagram, it doesn't really matter, but most matter is like you can both, you copy into the other one, or like they link anyway, no problem. But you need to know, so you don't get lost or frustrated when you doing posting but you don't know where, or like how come I still have lack of.
I will do the posting the same one across all, because right now I'm personally, I'm not someone that can focus on many things at once. So I would put my effort in getting people on Facebook, but my posting will be the same across Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, but at the same time, what I mean is you would get people by adding people, or you getting people by sharing your like your what is that called, like your topic in the group, where you get your people from, what I'm trying to say.
Customer or friends?
Customer, I mean leads coming to you and ask, you know what I mean? It's only by doing this both, you're not doing more, by doing this both, but where you get it more, and then how you take it to the next level, you know what I mean? Yeah, for example, you're adding a lot of friends now, so yes,
the question is how to get their engagement towards you. How to when they how to get a customer from where to start, when to start,
very good.
how to
The call of action
long
I
we
will
have
talk
to
about in a short while.
The
Call of action, yeah.
The conversion part, the best conversion place according to Khawar is group, which is group, your own group. That's the place where you sell. But for them to enter your group, of course, you also need to build some credibility. If not, no one will just enter the group, I think lah. The group that can talk Herbalife, you can do it, tell about your program, everything you want to do, because it's a private group.
Sharifa, you have the group which is with your team, but you can create a group which is for you to build basically your niche of I mean your closing platform. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I know, but how to start?
How to start? Okay, can someone answer this?
How and where to start? When
You can create by tonight. Put a name, think of it. And nowadays a lot of Facebook people ask you to like their page, but they hardly set a group. Yeah. Okay. Sharifa, we're going to talk to you in a short while. So Pigleen, you know what you need to do, right? Yeah. But like, I need to talk to you and your husband as well. Yeah. Okay, Melina.
Okay. Of course, my aha moment is really from the point of writing down. Of course, it's easy to write down your 3 goals, but really the 5 reasons behind the 3 goals. So it makes it really like stick in your head why you put it as your 3 main goals. And then for a long time, I felt that as getting into this business for a long time, I felt that I was losing a lot of confidence as a coach. So this whole session really helps me to rethink back my why and also given me back my confidence. So I don't really have a lot of issues with life. It's just the content with life. So I just want to share with some of you here. I think when we were taught to tell our story with more emotions, and I realized that, okay, that's where I feel that that's my strength, to be able to tell my story, to be able to express myself with emotions. So at the time we did our homework, immediately after posting it into the group, I did a live on my own Facebook page, which it's been a long time I never did because I didn't understand that I was feeling so low confidence because, like you say, chase the light. I was taught a long time ago that I was supposed to chase the likes. When I didn't get the likes, I feel demotivated. So I stopped posting. I stopped looking into the content that could give value to other people. So what happened was after I did my live, I managed to get some engagement. Of course, nobody PM me. But what really magically happened was an old client 2 years ago sent me a WhatsApp, say, are you still running this 10-day program? Okay. Of course, she's thinking about rejoining, but to me, that's already a big step forward. It gave me confidence again. So that's what I want to build on in terms of building. The action plan would be doing live, but of course not every day because everybody will be very bored to see my face. So I need to plan my life at least once a week with valuable content. And I feel that I can bring the emotional level, the message much better. But of course, now I understand that it is not about selling the product. So I want to create something that people can relate to know me better, right? And obviously content to give value to people, build my own social media presence. I don't have social media presence, to be very honest. Neither is it in Instagram or Facebook. Facebook is even worse. So I really need to look into building my social media presence. And of course, building my page and ultimately a group. So I have a group that is started, but of course nobody's added there yet. And it's so easy after this course, this bootcamp, that I could delete 250 people from my Facebook friends very easily. So I need to add people back who are really, really quality people in terms of they want to transform, that I don't need to convince. So all the while I have people in my Facebook list that I need to convince and tell them that this program works. So I really want to build quality people and to find at least 2, to start off with 2 every month on social media, really quality people. And of course doing the 5-5-5, 5 comments, 5 groups, things like that. What's the results I want to see? Of course, within 3 to 6 months, to build a group of quality customers, maybe even 10 quality customers who not only love the program, love the products, but also have confidence in the whole program itself, right? So 6 quality customers, and ultimately after the 6 months to start building a team. And of course, getting the flow, especially in social media content. This is where I feel is my really weak link. I need to plan properly and build the content so that it gives more value to people, and to also give myself a social media presence that, I'm a wellness coach. Next is audience. Audience at this moment, I'm not sure what kind of audience I'm talking to. It's not moms, and it's not really like my group of each age female. So I have to identify that. That means it's looking into my brand, right? And also, what else? The last thing would be, yeah, obviously after 6 months, looking into my group, I hope that I can at least build 300, 300 people in my group after 6 months. And that's when I would know that
300 in
my
your Facebook group. Okay.
yeah, Facebook group, not Facebook friends, Facebook group. That will be my target after 6 months. And that's when I know I'll be ready to go for the next level training, which is in the circle. Right now, I know I have a lot to build on myself in terms of what I need to do to really kickstart this whole clarity of branding myself.
Okay.
And also linking that, same like Ryan's, linking that with Instagram as well. Because right now I look at my Instagram, it's all over the place. So it's really, really need to sit down and look at myself and see what kind of branding that I can give to myself. So
Do
that
you have your link? Like register link?
register link, yes.
For which one? What did they say on it?
I actually used a Google form.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah. So what I say on it is really about my story first. So, and also telling them
What
that
you offer as well, right?
yeah, offer is using the platform of WXS Lifestyle Hub. So yes, it's another thing about
put the
offer.
10 days as well?
10 days, yeah. 10
You
days.
also put 10 days, okay?
Yes. But I'm also thinking if I do grow my own group to at least start off with, like, if there's 50 people and those are active people and I can build really good content, then that's when I will think about what about an irresistible offer, the funneling and things like that. So that is where I'm thinking, right, if I reach like 50 members in my group. So that's when I want to think about, hey, give an irresistible offer.
Okay.
Because that's where you convert people. And I think to immediately, tell them to come into a program, maybe it will work for some people, but I want to try the other way of the other irresistible offer, like maybe 4 days or 3 days, free program with me, and just get them into that kind of mindset. This is just the top of my head lah. I haven't really, put it down into context.
Okay. So like make sure to do that, because if you now your fire is there, start this, get well prepared, and then I mean the flow is very important, and then I would suggest to create your calendar. I mean, yeah, what you wanted to post, and then at the same time your targets of the audience. Like I have different people, but definitely I start with what I'm good at, which is mom and woman empowerment. Of course, along the way, you will expand more your targets of the audience, but you need to start with somewhere somehow. If not, it's like you going all over the place, Yeah. Like for example, if you do an ad, if you don't know what is your target or audience, you will all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then you try it. Of course, you have money, you can try different things, but at the same time, why don't you think about what are the special target, and based on your customer in the past, what are they? Are they age group, occupations, or like what kind of hobby or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, that will be helpful to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, good, very good. Next one is Agnes.
Hi.
Hello.
Aha moment. Okay, I like this Facebook group idea, because I don't know, like I don't like to do Instagram live because like there's a lot of people, like your friends or people that you're not really close to. But in Facebook group, actually those people are the chosen one. For me lah, I think those people are the chosen one that you want them to listen to what you want to talk. For me, like okay, some of the people, when they post too many things on social media, Instagrams, if they keep repeating the same thing, I find it a bit, for myself, I find it a bit, I got annoyed if they keep repeating the same thing. Because, okay, let's say if you're friend with this person for like 5 years and every day they are posting the same thing on Instagram, example. So I'll find it like, okay, maybe I'm not their audience. When I look at it, I find it like very annoying. But in Facebook group, when you have the people that the chosen one, you want them to look at your contents because you know they're interested, that's why they join your group, then it is better for me to share the things that I want to share. That's my opinion lah. That's myself. So I like the Facebook group idea. And then I don't know why, like, Facebook, I went to comment on people post, but I actually haven't add anyone, but I add a few lah, girls, but a lot of people added me, like recently a lot. I don't even know who are they, but I haven't approved yet because I'm not sure if they are the people that I want, because I add people means I want them, but they add me that I don't know if they are my audience. So yeah, do you understand?
Of course,
Am
I
confusing
understand.
you?
But like, but I also think you have you definitely think a lot. Think a lot of both. You know, what if I
Yeah.
do this, if I not, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just need to put the thinking aside and then do it. You know, but like I do understand what you're saying. Just now I have something I wanted to share. I forgot. But at the same time, okay. So how to make things happen? Like, for example, do you know actually that if you by consistently posting and using the hashtag you do, right? Actually, no matter it's Facebook, no, Instagram would give you that type of market of the people to you. Do you know that? You all know that, right? Is it? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So if you consistently posting, and then at the same time you constantly using the same hashtag, your chances get the type of people constantly looking this is much more, the quality of the people. Okay, so like don't miss out this. Secondly is for example, I'm assuming you talk about live. You don't want to do live on Instagram, is it correct? Yeah, you don't like Instagram, you don't have to do live all the time, but you have to basically doing different things to show you are active, right? Okay. And Facebook, if it's in your group, all the people added you, are they, you know, how many mutual friends? You can look at
Some of them like 10 mutual friends or 3 mutual friends, or
are they basically majority Herbalife mutual friends or outside friends, right?
outside.
And then another thing, if you really extremely selective person, go to their Facebook to check it out. Are they posting a lot of sharing posts? If they do a lot of sharing posts, it's a good thing. If they do a lot of sharing posts, means they were willing to share your posts in future. And then if for example, some of the people, if they are, I like all of them. I like the people who do sharing a lot. Some is watch party, right? If they do that and then share your stuff, that would be awesome. Last time, we don't usually add these people because we think like, you know, they just post everything, right? But it's also good they don't need to be your customer, but they willing to be the one who share your stock, your life. That would be amazing too. You see, so you like, this is my advice. And then another thing is, I will depends on what I would call selective on. Some people have so many likes. They post things, they have a lot of likes as well. Yeah, and of course, people who have the needs that. Yeah, okay. But that definitely set that mind. Don't waste too long to think. Just do it, Alice.
Can I add on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you choose the people, I mean, right now, I wouldn't say choose the people like selectively. It's more like, does this person you think needs help? Then you add them. I mean, don't see, or I mean, unless they are very dodgy profile and stuff like that. Other than you look at them like a bit overweight, you think they can potentially be your customers that you can help, then I would just add. I wouldn't analyze too much, because if you're going to add so many people, you cannot analyze them so much in a day, right? And another thing, I was thinking back about Facebook Live just now, Yen. I was thinking I wouldn't want to post, like what you say, post Facebook Live or Instagram Live every day. But what I saw from this person, Jasmine Star, she's a social media guru. She set a fixed date. Every Wednesday, she would show up and do a live video. And then she got a lot of Q&A and answer. There are a lot of people interact with them. And people would know every Wednesday there's this session going on, a fixed timing. So I'm looking into that for page-wise. It looks like a good idea. I suddenly didn't have that idea. It can help to convert from page, I believe so.
Which is like what Yen shared just now. We need to have a schedule for our Facebook Live. So like every day, if we set, every month we set like every Sunday 9 o'clock and every Wednesday 9 o'clock. So they will know that, oh, this girl has a live session every Sunday and every Wednesday. So they will be expecting maybe weekly. I think a lot of celebrities or influencer, they do so lah. So yeah. So what's my next step? Of course, what I want to achieve is before they become my customers, maybe I want to engage with them as a community, like give them value first. So the flow is like from the page, invite them to the group and giving value by using Facebook Live or posts or videos. And then of course, after that, we'll be sharing result as in like before, after results and stuff like that. And also, I think other than getting customers, because I want to build the business, of course, I want to share with them like, this is actually an opportunity as well.
Opportunity business?
Yeah, but I'm not sure, is it good to share in the group?
In the group? Well, as a post, what like you mean regularly, or like every post at the end you're gonna put an opportunity? What does that mean? I would say don't get confused first. Make your, list down the offer you wanted to do, what you offer to people. I prefer you make it clear on this, like what kind of offer you offer people. Second is finding, start adding people. That's very important. Set it, organic customer flow every month, five customer. And at the same time, then you set another goal, which is if you have 5, how many people will be your active ambassador and stuff like that. You still need to set this. We don't change this. We just add it on this to make sure you have more customer. You know what I mean? And then when you have more customer, you are more solid. You're more confident to build the next one. You see, building talking about recruitment, sometimes we need to have a lot of confidence in what you say and then make them, believe, right? So first thing first, build your cash flow, build your customer, then build your recruitment. And then you can always highlight at the end, there's an opportunity, and then, you know, share a little bit of your life, and then why the story, why you get started, become a coach. You know what I mean? And that is very important. Anyone wanted to share something?
Yeah, I just share in the chat. Like it's too early to talk about recruitment because they don't know who are you, they don't see any results, everything. You want to build up the trust with your group audience first and build up the number of people. Like you can break down to phases. Phase 1, this is what I want to build massively. Then when they are in your program and then they start sharing for you and people in the community see that you're constantly engaged, then you can bring up phase 2, which is talking about recruitment, your life and everything from there. Phases, like you set a phase, like this one I focus on this, because if you don't want to focus on too many things at once, then you're like, I don't know where to do. Yeah, I mean, this is my struggle, so I know what I need to do now. Focus on one thing and master them, and then move on, add on. Yeah.
And don't like, and if while you're building your brand, you need to know what is the best assets you have. It's like Nati. She, you know, she know exactly what her assets. I mean, like her body, herself, and then now plus motherhood. But what, like for you, Agnes, just get out there and don't think too much. Show your assets and then keep posting and attract more people first. A lot of people added on your group and followers, and at the same time, friends. Yeah. Once you have this, the front entrance part, you decorate everything done, then all this will become easier for you.
Okay, understood. And my audience, I want to have like young 30s ladies, probably single.
Okay, then you need to show more yourself. And then with girls, you know what I mean? With friends. Because if you wanted to build like 30 plus or like 20 plus girls, and then wanted to have hot body, wanted to have a group of girls together, like, you know, all this are very, very attractive. Yeah. Be consistent on your posting. Very important. Okay, very good. Next one, Benny next to Agnes. So Benny first. Benny.
Hello.
Hi, Benny.
Hi. The aha moment. Well, the aha moment, I would say I already shared in the class before, whereby at first I don't understand why he would like teach us so much of philosophy instead of to the main point of this the how to get the sales lead and everything. But after attending, I understand because he really put hearts into it to help Herbalife coach to be a professional, ethical kind of coach. That being a coach is not about sales, like really giving value to other people, so that you won't be like a sales machine, just about sales. So it's really about you being human, like really have the heart to help others. Because if we teach you only about the sales and we just want to have the money, the fast cash, yeah, because retail is a fast cash. So that is like not really what he want to teach us to be. He want us to be really a leader to the team and also giving the value to the community. So after the class, I understand that, yeah. So when it comes to the the technical part, which is that he give a lot of tips whereby we really need to put into practice in order to make it happen. No matter what he teach us, if we don't put into action, it equals a zero. And then just like for example, I didn't know that you get the conversion is from the group instead of your page. Page is a must because you need to advertise, but the group really help you, which makes sense. Why? Because like when I do live for my page or when I do live for my personal, maybe I got like less than 10 share, yeah. But when you do it in a group, the amount of share is crazy because last week, Yiping is did live in one of the group called iLive Plus, something like that. Yeah, it's for Mandarin speaking one because it's arranged by Annie. So she was doing live in that particular Facebook group. That group itself got 192,000 follower people inside there. 192,000, you see. And guess what? Yiping is doing the peak hour, like usual what she do, peak hour. She got 200 share. How powerful is the group? You see, it's 200 share. In my page, in my profile, I'll never get 20 share, but this is 200 share. The amount of comment is crazy. So when I see that, and then what Khawar teaches, like wow, the group really powerful. Like group really powerful. Yeah. So we need to set up a group as soon as possible, and also we cannot to be too picky in who to approve as well, because you need audience, you need people. So you need to like I would say like for myself I would mostly won't be so picky on that. I just let people to come in first. After when you have the audience, when you have the popularity, then you can like select who are you want to kick out. You know, maybe your competitor, people, MBA people or new skin people, you want to kick them out. Yeah. So yeah, look, I think the group is very, very useful. But at the same time, I would say what I'm learning now is only halfway. Yeah. Because the small juicy part is like really haven't really, because I want to have the landing page and then the auto reply and everything, because I have the leads, but to deal with them one-on-one, we ask all the questions and then do various evaluation 1 hour or 45 minutes with them, like every single one, right? Take a lot of my times, and then the conversion rate actually is not so high. But because of this landing page, everything is auto thinking, either they're in or they're out. So I don't have to spend time on people who are not in. So when they're doing this, right, I think we speed up a lot of things, and then like you just get the free evaluation first, and then let it up to one shape, and then let it up to another level. It's an auto thinking which is like very time saving for me. And then I will see the result from them. And then these people who engage and pay for it, I know they're serious. Then I'll spend time to talk to them and bit more. Instead of spending time on these people who want the freebies, right? And then do nothing, it's just it's time consuming for me. And also, when you have so much of rejection, right? You feel very down, very sad, right? Even as a torture master, I feel like, what did I do wrong? I talked to like 10 people, and then 10 people say no to me from online one. I'm like, wow, this is like depressing for me. It's like, I think that this is not for me. Online is not suitable for me. So you have this mindset when you're facing so much of this rejection. So if someone can help me to do my back end part, which is I can focus on what I'm doing in front, I think it is very useful for me and my team. Yeah, so I can move forward, because I'm a person who would like to go forward. I'm like a striker. I like go. So back end thing, I'm not a detailed person, paperwork kind of person. If someone can help me to do that back end, and then I think it would be very helpful. Yeah, because I started something, but it's not there yet. For me, I want to go there. Yeah. Instead of I try and error myself, this is for me only. Yeah. If I want to try and error myself, I'll be wasting few months. Maybe I get it, maybe I don't get it. It's a gamble as well. Might as well I invest, and then I will guarantee have the result, because it's proven fact. Like Nati and even the president team from Jakarta, when he showed me on the 20th of April, he got 221 sales. Means equivalent to 5,000 volume point when you are sleeping. That's what you want, 4,000 volume points. We haven't even upgraded yet. It's only one shade. It's only 5,000 volume points. So I'd rather to invest a bit more and then see what can bring me on the next step. Instead of I try and error, I know I won't have the time to do it. I won't so good in analyze all these things because I'm not analysis. I'm not the green people. Like I know that they just like to analyze. I don't like to analyze. I'm like Google person. So I rather that you say, if this problem can solve by money and help and hire someone to do it, let people do it. You do what I do best. Because I know what I do best. I would be the front seat and do all the live video, all things. I can do all these things. Video, I can do all these things. I'd rather spend my time on this than the technical part. I'll let someone to do it lah. For me, I'll just have to move forward and see what it can bring me because I really want to grow. I really want to make a change for my team. I want to see the result as well.
So are you excited about the next inner circle for you?
No,
or are you actually
because
going for one-to-one?
Because he don't allow me. He said not for you.
So are you go strict to one-to-one then?
Yeah, I would love to know more about one-to-one. What is that to offer? Yeah, because if I can fast forward, I believe that the price will be double up or even more. But if you can fast forward, why not? Yeah, because I don't know how far I can go, but since he can see the potential in me, he said that I can go far. Why not? Yeah, because in any business you need to invest. Even I start on traditional business, I need to invest. When I start Herbalife, I need to invest as well. I bought 4,000 volume point. The time I invest as well. So in any business, you need to invest. And then I've been 10 years in the industry. I think it's time to invest again.
Very good. Just to let you know, right? When you're doing one-to-one, one-on-one with you, you have the weekly call. Like you can call anytime when you need it, and then he will actually give you tasks you need to complete, and then the task is always help you, even market you to, like, for example, you see Nati or the other people, right? They need 3 to 5 months to study you, like study in the sense of like what is do best. So when you start that, actually Khawar would give you, even though he might say it's 3 months, but he would give you 5 months time. And then along the way, you can, whatever you learn, you can implement in immediately to your business. So you have more clarity what to do and how to do it. And and one of the things is you need to do videos, but do video in a way of specific how to market yourself. And then that helps a lot. That helps me to learn how to share in social media. What are the things I should share which should connect with people, and what kind of tagline or things you should use more to attract. And obviously he will ask you to create what are the things you offer. Yeah, so he will help you. Yeah, so very good. Like you said, actually I was the one like that too. I wanted to do it for myself. I want to do it for the team. And then whatever I learned, I put it into, and invest a little bit to help myself and help the team. Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
and
time
then and then I have more clarity. I build my business in a solid ground, and I can see my, like right now, what today is what, and the organic growth of, like, at least you don't have to worry about where's your personal volume coming from, you know what I mean? And good. Okay, good. Awesome. Look forward to see more, Benny. All right, next person will be Ushti.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Is it clear?
Loud and clear.
Oh. Okay. First of all, I would just like to thank you, Yan, for getting me into the workshop, Khawar's workshop. I really learned a lot. There's so many aha moments. It's just like it's just a reflection on myself. When he was giving all every time when he talks about the topic every week, I was just like looking forward to what he has to share, because for me, I love to go to all these workshops, all these trainings, but my flaw is that in trying to execute whatever I've learned, and then sometimes if you don't do it in the next 72 hours, you're not going to get it done. But what I like from his workshop is the fact that he gets you to do it, this life thing and all that. So I need, for myself, I need the pressure to do that. I need someone to like push me, and I'll do it. But if I'm going to get started on one thing by just myself, I'm just afraid that I won't get it done. I want to do it, but I won't do it because I have the pressure there, and then I'll be back in my comfort zone, and I don't want that. Okay. So that having said that, I understand that clarity is power. And the thing is that, when he says, okay, to build your brand, so I'm thinking, if I do the branding part, maybe I can probably do more and work out on myself for those people who are age 50 to 60, who are retired, but who still wants to live healthy, active lifestyle. And I like the part that he says, don't have any expectations when you are out there and you're doing life, you just focus on what values you can give. And then I think it got me to thinking about what is my, mission first, because I'm really like 60, what is the impact that I can give to society? Because having learned all these wonderful things, personal development and everything from Herbalife, I just feel that I need to like give back, and so that's one thing. So now is already April. Yeah, this month is April, and just 3 days ago I was with my team. And then we were together for 3 days, 2 nights in this LDW. And they are also fired up. This group of mine. So, I feel that, and they have a schedule, what they want to do and all that. So I feel like, oh my God, they can work on their own, but now I have to work on myself because they are doing this social media short map from next learning, but they already progressing, and I see results in them. But the thing is that I feel that if I don't grow myself, then there's going to be a setback. And if I don't use the social media as a platform, then I'll be if I don't start doing it now, then I'm going to regret it like 3 or 6 months later. So I probably would want to be in the inner circle, but at the same time, I'm just fearful. I don't care about how much it costs of the investment, but what I care about is whether I can follow through with this 3 to 6 months. I'm just fearful of that. Because every time when I attend courses, they ask you to get a coach to be accountable, and they push you by having you do the task, Because if you don't do it, you won't see results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ushi, can I share a few things to you first?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, first thing first, all of us is on the same journey. You grown the person until they are independent. Actually, you will have the moment of a little bit of like, oh, now what next? Wow, my people are growing so strong, and what is next for me? So that is the time you need to start really put yourself, update yourself, and see what are the things you can learn and improve. And I'm blessed you joining the Khawar's training to boost you up. But one thing you need to be clear is your first is your daily method of operation.
Yeah.
Like and also what is your goal? Like you need to be clear on this. Like it makes sense, everything is in our mind, but what is your really your goal, what you focus on? What do you have a daily things you're working on besides going to the club, for example? So what are the things you're working on? And then if you join the inner circle, it's not because you're going to be outdated. It's because you wanted to learn how to make use of the social media and you wanted to build. So now here's the thing. Are you willing to create content? Are you willing to do posting every day? Are you willing to do research and study how to do posts, or what you have to post, how to relate it to people? All these are very, very important. Instead of joining, paying money is not the thing. I like why I say Benny is do live anyway. Without this course, he's doing live like sorry, every day. So for him, it's not difficult at all. But for you, what and how to present and what you're gonna say and how you're gonna do it, that is the part you need to think about.
Yeah, can I just ask you, because so what he'll be teaching us is our own personal branding, right? But the thing is that isn't there a platform where we do it as a group, like a group of coaches doing that and preparing the content, and one day you go live and it's like a group thing, then everybody like supports one another. Because if it's like this, it's like you're gonna brand yourself, you're out there alone and nobody is like there to support you. But if you do it as a group, I don't know, like your like you have this WXS thing, so everybody is like helping each other, and then maybe probably you do live this part, and then the next thing is your schedule, and that thing is the next schedule. So what's he doing now is like basically, if you do this branding, it's just you yourself solo going out there and putting yourself up and working to brand yourself within 6 to 9 months, so that you make a social media appearance and gather some attraction from there's your niche area, and get those people
Okay, one thing I want to ask you, you want to get the customer, or your people wanted to get customer? Or like very clear, one thing you need to, what Khawar sharing, at least building you first before you build people, or before you know what I mean? If you don't do that, how can you attract people to come to you? You can't just use your downline to attract your niche, right? Your people, right? You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is like a one thing that people go to you because they're attracted to you, and
that is one way. It's really hard to get a group to do this together, because it's not. Because
everybody has got, I think, because everybody has got their own strength, right? That's what you're saying.
To be honest, your daughter, they are a few steps ahead on social media for compared to a lot of people, because they are learning from Hasina and all this. She already say she's doing 2 days free coaching, and then that's how she get her volume from.
Yeah.
you know. So like actually that is the part you wanted to learn as well. It's not nothing is only show your face, but it's what are the things you offer people. Your what is the thing you are offering, right? People don't care about your look. People care about what you are, you connecting with them, are you offering something related to them. It's not about outlook and image. But for you, like Kawa said, Sharifa and you should thinking of more of recruitment side. Like and also I need to ask him again. But
Probably you can, I don't know, maybe we just have to find a role model out there that, you know, that we want to like that I can relate to, and then probably, you know, who's my role model, you know, would I like to be like that person, and then probably adapt to what that person is doing, you know, so that's a focus, you know. If not, I'll be having like, oh, do this and do that.
Usti, write down your goal first. You think about all of the place, but you need to write it down your goal and then put in a flow. What is, you know, like Ryan said, is different phases, right? I said it's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. It's the same thing. You need to break it down so you're not too confused. Of course, for you, I think, you rather have something easy, simple, direct. You can just buy and do it now, right? But at the same time, you need to, if you just buy and do it, and you know, you also need to
Have the feeling, the emotions is not there.
the front part that's missing. The front is not how you're buying the system, the funnel or whatever. It's you. You need to be clear of what you are showing the world, showing which part you wanted to show more. You can brand yourself as a retired lecturer, passionate about teaching. I have you know, 20, 30 or 50 university students follow me to in this wellness industry. You know, why are you building this? You need to show this. This is your tagline. You need to actually give it that, instead of just talk about health. You need to talk about your why you know, being a lecturer, you are teaching English and your ITM, and then what are you looking for? What are the message you wanted to share across? All this are very important. It's missing part. It's not about inner circle. It's you. Yeah.
Because we can't see it ourselves. Let's say we need help to, you know, other people can see what is your
My suggestion
thing,
is
but
really,
you can see it.
yeah. My recommendation, brand yourself in what you are branding yourself. Do you know what I mean? One of the good example is the Dr. what? Hasizu. Hasizu? Is it called Hasizu?
Azizu, Dr. Azizu.
Azizan.
Hasizan. He's the one big example. Huh?
Dr. Azizan, the motivator.
Yes. He's actually just word of mouth and how he brand himself. You can do the same, Ushti and Sharifa. And you don't need to just building the fitness, the nutrition. You two of you are next level of building your brand. So don't just minimize yourself on the fitness part.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the input. Yeah, I see it coming from that.
And you need to know this is the time for you, and you need to start planning of people. Don't follow people because they are good looking. People follow people because they get started because they see relatable, it's something inspire them, and then they wanted to do it. So how you gonna to market your like yourself, and then what type of people you wanted to attract? Definitely don't, if you post Herbalife, thousands of people posting Herbalife, they wanted to find someone who are younger than, right? But it's not about that. It's about you. You have your brand. Yeah.
Okay, got it, got it.
And then you have one of the major thing is your kids is doing the business together. Look at Stella. I mean, Stella is not talk about the photo and then the fitness. It's how she brand herself doing the business with her son's girlfriend, and her son's friends. You see, her post is constantly about that, and I'm sure somebody teaching her because her content is damn good. Yeah. And then I think somebody actually helping her to do that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who?
I don't
Preston,
know.
talking about Preston.
Stella come.
Oh, in the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah. So like, for example, if you say you wanted to spend money for somebody who do your posting, taking photo for you, a PA, which is help you on this, then it will save a lot of time. You see? Yeah. Okay, next one, Irene. Oh, we have the time. Just one more, two more. Yes, Irene, come.
Aha moment I think is definitely about the storytelling part, which I think that I find is the most helpful. And for me, I find that the learning part is always enjoyable, but what I'll find it more valuable for me personally before I can impart value to others is myself to be consistent, because I find that my challenge is that I know how to verbalize, but I need to put it into action. So I'll need to put in place a consistency action plan for myself. So as simple as, first of all, now I need to put it into paper so that I know between offline and online, my commitment in Fifth Avenue, how do I maximize that? That will be my offline DMO. But at the same time, I need to build my online presence to build my business as well, because especially now, anytime, touch wood, not trying to be pessimistic, but just have a backup plan that if, you know, with the increasing cases, my social media will be my backup. But at the same time, because I am at the beginning stage of my business, I cannot just depend on social media, which needs time to build the presence, the numbers. So I need to have a definite plan. The first 3 months is definitely, I'm open that I need to know how to split my time daily. So I will give myself at least 3 customers, 3 retail in the first 3 months, which means each month 3 retail. So definitely in May, my target is 3 customers. I wanna challenge myself to build to 5, if not double.
Okay, Irene, sorry to interrupt you. Before that, how many people you already added in your Facebook group? New people.
Facebook group, not yet.
How many people friends or added?
Not yet.
Actually, if I would give you an advice is, if you're doing talking, adding new people, adding yourself in the group, start commenting, all this are more like, it's actually what you need to do. An immediate plan. It should be go in and focus on practice this daily. How many people you are adding and how do you engage with them? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So and the customer part, once you've build this solidly, the customer will come. But if the front part, which is getting new people, or like the people you're looking for, if you just look around in your Facebook group or Facebook friends, or like your friends might be take a little bit longer. So be more proactive of, you know, adding more people, and then add yourself in the group, and at the same time creating a group for yourself, and then start in, you know, adding people in, and then is see anybody like you, like what kind of which is your targets of the audience, and then you know, all this, and customer will come when you get your front part ready, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you make yourself damn busy until you don't need to think too much.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's great to serve others, and because you get a lot of blessing, people are ready. But if you don't open yourself, and open yourself in a way of like allowing people to come in, it's really tough. People cannot go in, you know what I mean? And yeah, that is one of the things actually you need to do, is supporting the club, or you know, action in the club is great, but it's also, you know, based on the numbers. And then you need to, like for example, you need to set the immediate plan is, how can I market myself, or how can I communicate with people, how can I break the ice, or all this, if this is help you to get more confidence, do you know what I mean, to talking to people. For me, you know, people say no today doesn't mean people say no to me tomorrow. So I don't take the no as a no. But at the same time, I have people also come and go as well. They come, you know, for a month. Oh, I have people join the program. Oh, damn serious, damn serious. I get started, and then always halfway, and then they disappear. And a few months later, they come back. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm serious. And then they're halfway and get like, you can't put so much energy just figure out why they do this to me. You have like, just keep thinking about this. Mike, I wanted to build this in the way I wanted to attract the people who I wanted to attract. If they're not ready, you know, if they're not ready, it's fine. My door is always open for them, but I need to make my time for people who are ready. So you constantly focus on this instead of focusing on why I'm not getting customer, why is, you know, rejection, or all this is not, should be in your day, like once a while, yes, but immediately you have to have basic mantra to pull you out from this. Does it make sense? Yeah. So you need to do this, Irene. This is what I can see. Khawar's training help you answer it perfectly. So what is missing part? The missing part is you allow yourself to let people come in, and at the same time, how do you extend your hand to offer people? So this part is missing. And then of course, if you keep talking to the same group of people, it won't work. So where you get the new people? If it's from the walk and talk, it will take so much time. But if you are at home and then just put an hour, search, and then finding people at them, and then this is one of the way as well, you know what I mean? Yeah. And to be honest, the posting you post is so genuine until people will, okay, even though I don't know her, I will accept her. Does it make sense? The only reason people don't accept you, either you don't post, or either you post like crazy stuff and then 0 friends, right? Or just photo. If your account is very genuine, constantly sharing a lot of things, they will accept you. But are you doing it? If you're not doing it, then this won't happen to you. And then give it a try, nothing to lose. Opening, like we need to start this fast. The fire is there, and then don't think too much and start adding people. Adding 5 people a day is great. And then adding people in the group is great. But you need to do something from this instead of thinking of other stuff. Cool?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Last, Abby and Sally, that's all. Yes.
Me. All right. Okay. So me.
Everyone share already. You, Abby.
Okay. All right. So my aha moment will be when Khawar talk about that when we talk to the new person, right? I think I forgot. I always treat them as lead. I didn't really add value to them. I think that is the thing that I need to aha moment for me. I need to improve, and also I didn't know that actually Facebook group can bring up our business so much. That is the 2 things that I saw it lah. Still got some other, but this is the main 2 things. So and then for my action, actually, first phase is I want to increase my page like, which is I'm doing as well, because that's too low. It's very yeah. As I don't need to go until 50K. At least for me, at least 1,000, so that people see that this is something that you can trust. So I'm doing ads for that. Okay, it's running. And the second part will be I think I need to consistent in doing my personal IG and Facebook post, because I used to be consistent in my IG story post, but because of I try to consistent for a few months, but I didn't see much effort, so I somehow become demotivated somehow, and then I slowly post lesser and lesser. Yeah, that is the part that I need to build up again. And then the part will be the comment on the Facebook group. I think the problem also is not consistent as well. Yeah, I might doing day 1, skip day 2, and day 3, and yeah, that is the first part. And the second part will be sorry, the first part still got. Actually, I want to start back my apps using some of the method he do, because I want to get some quick result. In the same time, I know that building a brand is need more longer time, so I will still start up my apps as well, and also enhance a bit on my website. Okay, that one. Okay, second
you
part.
have a website already?
No, that is just the milkshake site, milkshake website.
Okay.
That is a landing page, but it's not a really they're so professionals like what
Don't worry. Wait, but like one thing, Abby, you should do what do you know what you should do? If you say you have not enough what is it called? Likes or like followers in your page, right? Is that correct?
Yes. Actually, both also less.
Did you heard what Ryan was saying just now? Were you there?
Does he
You
talk
can
about
do ads, but your ads should not be just for your coaching. Your ads should be getting engagement, and also what is that called, to your page, or yeah. Then when you get more people, and then you posting every day, they're interested, and then you welcome them and join your, like for example, then you promote what you wanted to promote, then join put them into the group as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like because page is your front face, right? Yeah, the entry part. So how you I normally do, I will I have an ad, which is I put the ad for a year already, and I have all these people like my ad, and then I request them to like my page. That's the first one. Then I post a lot of whatever I post on Instagram or all this, I would post it in this page. And from there onward, I have people as well. Yeah.
I did invite my friends in my Facebook to like my page. I did that part already, but still very less because my Facebook also not so much of people. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is your so phase one is what?
Okay, so increase my page like, which is 1,000. Now I start from 100 plus. Okay, today is okay 300. So just I'm running the ads to get the likes.
Okay.
Yeah, the second will be consistent in my IG and FB posts. And
okay,
then commit to comments on the FB group, the 5 groups.
Okay.
I'm not consistent.
That's normal. Yeah. So do you have your calendar?
I actually I have timetable, but I not really follow. The calendar or posting not yet. No.
Yeah, I think you need to do that as well. Like your mind, like new people, I totally understand, which is they get distracted, demotivated much easier. So what you need to do, you need to plan your schedule way ahead, make yourself very busy to how to be more creation part, you see. So that will help you to reduce the emotion part, you know. Yeah. So one thing, last thing I wanted to talk with you is give your best for this 3 months. Don't just try, just give your very best, drill in, and where you get more of your engagement, your needs, and create more leads first, which is go into your website or like getting more answer. How do you can market this? I mean, Khawar's training, besides the last few classes, actually is know how to brand yourself and attract the people you want to attract. And from there onward, at least you get the confidence, at least your customer flow is going. Then you take care of the end part, which is the next part will be much more fun. But right now you need to build the immediate part, which is get customer. Advise them. Okay, good. Thank you. And Sally?
Okay. After listening to everybody, okay, I'll just be straightforward here. I really love the boot camp. I really love the homework. I miss it. It basically puts us in a uncomfortable position. It gets us out of our comfort zone to do what is required to be a successful Herbalife coach. For me, the past few months, it's been a mental block and a few issues relating to mental block. So I've sorted out one and I'm in a better place this month. And what I want to do with the time and the investment I've put into the bootcamp is really to put into practice what I've learned. First of all, work on myself, first and foremost, of course. Nothing else matters except myself. Work on myself first. I want to get to a better place in terms of mental state and physical state. Secondly, to use my Facebook group, which I've created. My Facebook page, I plan to launch after, 1st of May, after another event that I have in mind, and to build to add more value to my social media presence rather than just post. I post a lot, but I think I need to add more value add and to tell the people what I can actually bring to them as a friend, as a companion, or as a Herbalife coach, everything else, because as Khawar pointed out, it's you. People choose you because of you, not because there's so many other Herbalife coaches out there anyway. So I really want to reach people with my heart, yeah, to show them that I really am here to help them. And I am thinking about inner circle. I do agree with Benny to a certain extent, but I don't have the financial outlet. So I'm still 50-50 on it. Like I time is an essence for me. So I need to think more within the next few days. I know there's a deadline. So this is basically where I stand. The rest, you already said I don't need to talk about it. You know that I've spoken about it. So basically, it's the 3 months to use the skills that I've learned. 6 months, or within the period of 3 to 6 months, I want to get into the inner circle. Have confidence that I can make my whatever investments I plow in. 9 months, of course. By then, I want to create a completely new me, level up and create more value add, and have a good team of people behind me, and be able to pass on my skills and my knowledge to my team, yeah, and help them. And yeah, basically, I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm not going to talk about goals and all that. I think you know what, you personally know what I want to achieve. Yeah, because it's like you said, I mean, if you're talking about PV, of course, I want to be 3,000 to 5,000. I want to qualify for my active world team again. Because when I qualified for my active world team, that was the moment I really felt so good about it. So I want to have that feeling again. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So I think, thank you so much, everybody, to share your thoughts. I know we already take a little bit of time, but like I think it's important to refresh our memories. As you can see, there's a, you know, we started with I think it's 14 or 15 people. We have 12 right now. So like I can tell you, even like some of you think really good, some of them think this is not work for them. So you can imagine, whatever you do, there's some people will think you're awesome. Some people will always think you are, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? You know, that kind of answer. So instead of wasting too much of time to think about what people think about you, focus on creations. I wanted to give you a few things. Just now, Sharifa asked me, where's my customer coming from? You know, actually, Khawar and my project actually is not even started yet, right? But what he taught me every single week, I put it into my action, and my action helped. Like, you know, even though the ClickFunnels, the page, the landing page, I will have 3 different landing page for 3 different types of people, and then and the offer, what kind of offer I do, and I have to be more specific, and that I think I'm quite clear, but actually it's not. There's more things I need to think of. And then there's nothing to be perfect. So we're gonna launch it, and the first thing I would do is masterclass, right? So I'm not masterclass. Yes, masterclass. So like you can see, I've been working with him. Next month will be the 3rd month, and then thing is not even started yet. So what I'm trying to say is definitely there's something need to you know, thought through, think it through. But along the way, I see my personal volume growing from since last year, August or September. I joined Khawar's training in October, and it helps me a lot. And of course, like Ryan said, he did research how to do ClickFunnels or whatever. I do a lot of research of how people post, and then what, like, you know, so I can get, when I go to his training, I ignore kind of know. The bootcamp helps me how to do sharing, where there's people coming from, etc. Okay, so one of the things you asked me, all my customer, I have an ad, Facebook ad. That's why I know when Khawar share about the Facebook, how powerful, it definitely powerful. And that ad actually Agnes helped me to create it. So I always be grateful Agnes helped me to do that. And at the same time, it's so simple. Every month I'm spending about 200 ringgit only. So I think everyone is super affordable, right? I get leads about approximately today it stopped. So I need to check, is it something not like there's no leads coming in. Average is about 5 to 10 people, good quality customer. Good quality leads coming in. Right, and my closing rate, if they answer, if they reply, do, and then answer, and then come, or like doing online wellness evaluation, my closing rate is 96%. Not 99, not 100, but 96% is very, very high. So if they answer me, but I have 10 a day, probably I have, I can, hold on, let me see. This is another new group, which is, hold on, let me see if I have it. So I have it since November. I have about 65 people registered my link. I have, from this 63 people registered my link, not the people answer how. I have more than, if you calculate, 5 to 10 people answer me from December till now. You know how many people, but it's only 63 people register my link. And then amount of this 63, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people from DSS only. Okay, so where's the rest of the people coming from? Is I do lifestyle talk and I add them into my Instagram and Facebook. Okay, I do lifestyle talk and then I add them in, and then they saw me, and I, somehow 1 week or 2 weeks later, we have so much thing in common. They like my post, and then that is the time I start invite them to my studio. That's how I do it. And then invite them to my studio. The same day I will close a customer. That is almost 100%. If they come, sure, they will get started. So I would say social media is amazing, but at the same time, all my customer actually is from here, not yet even from funnel. So can you imagine if I do the click funnel, it will be double to triple what I'm doing. Okay, so when Khawar was saying about if you can do offline, you can do online, right? So make sure you maximize your potential. Does it make sense? Maximize. So what are you doing right now? Don't wait, and continue what to do and do it massively. If you're doing on and on ad, do that, continue do that. If you're doing walk and talk, lifestyle talk, doing the club, still do it. And then I have a lot of referral. If you see, I have a huge group of referral because I start from day one. When I close the customer, I would do immediately. I would ask them, if you not ask them, I invite them to invite their people. And then when they see result, don't be shy to share. This is what I do. And so this is how all my customer coming from. And but of course, I know what Khawar actually taught me, helped me a lot in terms of clarity and put things in place. Okay, good. One of the things make sure create your flow. If you don't understand what is the flow, you need to start from the base. How do you get your customer coming from? If you have 3 types of people, no matter what you say, they will say, I'm not interested. Even they are the one who invite, like, you know, answer your ad or whatever. Second type is they were ready to ask you, if when you say this, they say, okay, so how? What is next step? How much? Are you ready to well prepared to share this? Number 3 is the people, they might not your customer, but they don't mind to share with other people. Are you willing to, you know, have all this ready for this 3 types of people? Does it make sense? I have customer from a person introduced to them, which is not even started. Okay, so you need to be ready for all this. And another thing is create the flow, is how to get people in, how to do your wellness evaluation presentation, right? But at the same time, do you have my recommendation, have a schedule for them to click, so you save time to make appointment. Does it make sense? Your link should be have a schedule for them to click wellness evaluations. So you don't have to set that time with them. They are the one who click. Make sense? So, another thing is, are your package attractive enough? What are you offering? So that part is very, very important as well. If you don't set your offering, people just think you are selling Herbalife. They are not gonna get started. So the offering is very important. It needs to be attractive enough. Let me show you. This is some, hey, hi. Somebody asked me question? No. Okay. So this is, let me show you. So this is something Khawar will ask you to do. And so headline formula. So I'm not going to tell you everything, but I just wanted to show you, you need to work on this so they can able to, you will attract the people you want to attract. So there's different type. So if you don't know, sometimes you fall into a hard selling pitch. Does it make sense? So like even your sharing, so you need to think of, like, for example, this is the one which is do difficult things in a specific period of time, even if shortcomings, right? So drop 2 sizes in 60 days without eating less, like all this you need to improve as well, right? So like they ask you like something like, for example, your brand name. What is your brand name? And X way to achieve, you know, without doing under what? Under label. Yeah. Under, okay. Everything. Hold on. I also forget about what I say. Undesirable things. Yes, thank you. Undesirable thing. So you can do this to basically, for example, when you're posting something and you add this on at the end of your post. Does it make sense? Like you're gonna share about this, and then and is this something you're looking for? Blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is something you should prepare for yourself. And if you join the inner circle or one-to-one, he will teach you. But like let's do this, put in place. I wanted to see put in a group. When you created a group and then put the name there in our growing group WhatsApp, does it make sense? Once you create it, can you put it in that? And then so everyone knows you created, and then add each other in, so you get inspiration, and also you can share what you learn and then put it into, so everyone get the inspiration from each other. Does it make sense? And then second is, have a page? If you haven't have a page, can you create the page and then also put it into the growing team, so you can share your page? Does it make sense? And I also wanted to see your calendar as well. Your calendar of what you post, not your daily method of operation, your time schedule, and all this, but calendar of what you're going to do. Your live video is when, and then what you're gonna share, like every day or something like that. So make a calendar, make into habit, and it's not easy, but that success is not easy one. So make it yourself. In this, at least you have no regret. You do it your best. Your business will only come when you really give it what you got. Okay. All right. And then another thing is your offering, your life, all this, you set this is your base. Your investment is from here. Not your investment, your property is from here. Your assets is here. You're building your social media is start from here. So all this, it should not be delayed and procrastinate. Start thinking this today. Use this opportunity to create your offers, and then live video when you're gonna do it and what topic you're gonna create. And then everyone you can post, you're gonna have a topic. This is what my topic of this week. You don't need to think 12 months ahead, but at least think about next 2 weeks. What are the topic you're going to talk about? So at least I can give you advice, and also ask Khawar to give advice as well. Is this topic relatable or good to go? Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. So we are here to help each other. I wanted to, help, like at least to see your personal production growing first before you think about the team. I didn't share with anybody until now because I need to master it first. If I don't master it, I don't dare to share with people. Neither I will do the recruitment from this. Does it make sense? I need to master this before I share it out. So I want everyone, and then let's master this together and before to share with your team. Okay? So they can able to get the, when you have the confidence, when you do it exactly so clear, they were inspired by you and then they would do it. Okay, so the first thing is create a group. If you haven't created a group, no problem, create today or create tomorrow and share your group names, right? And then your page, okay, your calendar, your offer, your live topic. What is your live topic for next 2 weeks? Okay. And then also, if you already have all this, what you can do is think about your tagline too. And one last thing, I'm so sorry. One last thing, don't forget to add the people. Add the people, very important. You have live, you have all this, but you don't have people. What are you gonna do? Right? Make sure add enough people, quality people. And then also to do some research about how people do posting. I realize most of the time when you start, now the trend is ask questions, list it down the question, common thing most people related to, you see? Yeah. Like I give you an example when, like for Picklin, are you constantly get tired and then feel drained, you know, being a housewife? Are you, you know, are you run out of ideas of cooking healthy food for your families? Are you feel you lost your confidence since you after you being a mom? Write it down, because it's so important. This is how you actually connect with people. People think I'm the one. They want to raise up the hand if they could. You know what I mean? So this is how you related to them and asking relatable questions. So remember that. And then now you start thinking about what is relatable question for yourself. Yeah? Okay? Good, good. Any questions so far? If not, we're going to call it a day.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of work, this one that you're giving us, but we'll work on it.
Yeah, let's do this, because I think you guys are here for a reason.
Yeah.
So don't waste that, and maximize this. And there's no time and no room to, you know, have a setback. Now is a go time. Okay? Good,
Okay.
good. So
Okay.
thank you so much, everybody.